Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Lone Star Radio on my mind. So won't you kick your feet up if you have a minute?
Welcome to the Texas Ticket. This is Armando, and I'm with Mike Kelton.
Hello. Good to see everybody.
Sweet Paris Cafe, Hunger Crush Cafe,
Treehouse Cafe.
Treehouse, Magnolia.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you took the time.
I'm happy to be here. I had a blast last time, so thanks
Well, I'm glad
thanks
you
for
made
having
it.
me. Appreciate
Yeah, and hopefully we and there's some stuff on the horizon we'll go over here in a little bit with going on with Hunger Crush
Yep.
that I also want to highlight and make sure we put out there for you. We had the Free Citizens concert last weekend.
it. Yeah, that was cool.
It was fun.
It was hot.
yeah. Well, then everybody got a little sun. You can identify everyone
Yeah.
that went to the show with a good color.
I don't know the name of the AC company that was there.
Carl's.
Carl's, yeah. He had an AC set up, and he could have charged $50 a head.
Yeah,
to have
oh,
people
yeah.
come in. It was
He had
kind of cool.
the cooler full of drinks. He had the
Yeah.
constant AC going in there.
Yeah.
The generators had that thing pumping. It was all tented in. It was definitely a cool room.
Yeah.
A great show, lots of talent. And then at the end of the show, we visited with Emmaleigh Perek, which is a musician that was introduced to us by
Yeah.
the Maury Simon from the School of Live Music.
Right.
And wow. So we just pulled over. We asked her to join us on the show today, and she's here today to join us.
Yeah,
She's here in the
she
studio
plays
now.
a ukulele, which is very cool. I mean, it's not very many young people.
And a piano.
And the
and
piano,
vocals.
too. You're right. Yeah, and she can sing. So I think this is going to be a great treat for
Yeah,
us. Yep.
yeah, and then we have the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show at the end, and you stay tuned for that after we finish with our interview and some of the music we brought to share with you. Be sure to subscribe, like, follow. All the links below. You can always donate to the show. You can support the show any way you'd like. You can sponsor the show. Look below. If you'd like to appear on the show, please take the time to do that. Facebook.com/TXTicket. But let's get this show started.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's get with Emmaleigh Perek, who's here with us today. Emmaleigh, welcome to the show.
Hello.
I'm glad you're here. So you're from the Tomball area, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And did you go to like grade school there, high school there, or you grew up there, or just
I went to everything there.
Everything
I was homeschooled until 5th grade.
okay?
And so up until 5th grade, I was home, and then I've been in the Tomball School District.
How'd you like
since
that
then.
change?
It was rough at first, getting used to it. I wasn't used to all the people,
Yeah.
but I think eventually it grew on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm ready to get out away from people.
Yeah, like we're going in the woods. So like I don't know.
boy,
I
yeah.
think if I made it that long.
There's a lot of people coming this way. Coming to Tomball, coming to Conroe, coming to Montgomery. It's good for business, but it's not good for my sanity.
Yeah, it stresses me sometimes, and I don't know. I think that's just the guy thing to do. Where you're like, I can't leave my house without sitting in the car for 5 minutes thinking about all I forgot that I spent the last 20 minutes thinking about making sure I had before I left, and 5 more minutes in the car before I leave thinking, oh well, if I forgot it, I forgot it. I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving. It's forgotten. You just have to go now. You know that kind of thing. You know, anybody else ever do that? Is that just me?
No, it's just you.
Man, no, come on. I do feel like that goes on a lot. But so you went to school of music over there as well. Did you go to school of music school or anything over there? I was told that you've been studying music since the day you could speak.
No, I've been in a musical family since the day that I was born, and I've probably been singing since I could speak, and I've been writing since I was 8, but all just in my own spirits, in my own time.
Yeah.
Just because I like it.
Well, good time spent. I've heard your music. I've heard your sound. It's really good.
Thank you.
Really good. You get that a lot, don't you? People say you're really good. I don't know. I never really pair up like a face with a sound. It's always kind of surprising. Like I can even talk to like Cat Fife, real strong Scottish accent, but she sings. There's nothing Scottish about the way it comes out. I mean, it's like this has nothing to do with the lady I met earlier. This sound doesn't match that sound, or that sound doesn't match that face. You know what I mean? It's so hard sometimes to judge a book by its cover when it comes to music. Can you tell me a little bit about what you feel like makes your music study unique?
I mean, I guess just I haven't really studied music much apart from just like getting into it, you know? Like if somebody, like my mom got me my ukulele and I just started looking up videos and looking up tutorials and looking up chords
That's
to
a
songs.
study, by the way. That's you studying ukulele, and that's unique. That was one of the instruments that came to mind when I asked it. It was like, what a unique instrument to pick up.
Yeah, I just kind of like to throw myself into it.
Yeah.
And learn as much as I can, you know?
I'm curious what drew you to the ukulele, first of all, and then where do you get this drive? I mean, what's your desire?
I think I was drawn to the ukulele because I saw Grace VanderWaal on America's Got Talent play it, and I was like, wow, this is amazing, and this is so cool, and I want to be just like that. And so my mom got me one, and I got into it, and I just fell in love, and
That's very cool.
it's been up and up from there.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, show us a little something. Play us a little. Show me what you learned out on the road.
All right. Don't act like you're an honest man when I don't know who you are. Don't say that I should understand why you're tearing us apart. You say you wanna know me, but you always keep your heart. What do you want? Don't act like this is all okay, like it's easy breezing, when every little thing you say affects my breathing. Every talk, every touch has so much meaning. I've never felt this feeling before. Don't you wanna feel it some more? Let me into your hectic mind. Let me see you reaching every side. Let me read you like a book just one time. I promise it won't change my mind. I'll always think you're so divine. Let's go on an adventure. Tell me all the stories you can tell. I'll drive this road with you forever. I just want to know you well. Let me into your hectic mind. Let me see you reaching every side. Let me read you like a book just one time. I promise it won't change my mind. I'll always think you're so deep.
Very good. Very good.
You got a great voice. My gosh.
Thank you very much.
That's I felt that.
Got a little Lana Del Rey, a little Fiona Apple, lofty kind of. You feeling that?
Thank you. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, I'm feeling it right down that lane there, in a big way, and and it gets real romantic. Are you involved? Do you have a special someone?
No, sir.
Broke up with a special someone?
Yes, sir.
There it is. No, do it. I was like, it's a heartache in there somewhere. It's the sweet spot for all inspiration for all
I was gonna
good
say,
music.
stuff like that feeds the music, but
It does.
I felt it. I mean, you can feel the emotion that you're going through when you're singing your songs, and your vocals really are fabulous. You're very talented.
Yeah, it was a great show over there, and you didn't bring the keyboard, but you play a lot of piano songs as well. So when did you learn piano?
I think 11 or 12 I started to get into it.
Okay.
I joined a music club at my school, and they had a piano, and I joined choir, and they had a piano, and I was like, these are beautiful, and they sound
is
beautiful,
working
and
great.
they're free to use. So I just would go
That's
into my choir room and sit at the piano and practice for fun.
And the school lets you come in and just take advantage of that. That's great.
Yeah.
That's when I went to college, it was like the first time you kind of got all access to all stuff. You know what I mean? I could go in there and just take advantage of anything in the Knies building or anything in the music building or lab or at any time. And it was like you had these weird high school fences, that were unique to high school, and that unlike at home, I guess we have those there too. But it seems like if the school provides these type of things and they're available to you, that it means a lot to certain people more so than others, and it's nice that you took advantage of those things.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really cool.
So what have you've been singing the longest? You've been playing the piano the longest?
Definitely singing the longest. Yeah. I grew up in a musical family, so I've been singing since the day I was born. Little hums.
You sound great. I'm curious what inspires your music, because that seemed a fairly emotional song, heartfelt song.
I think I draw inspiration from different things at different points in my life. Some of them have been relationships, some of them is just like stories that I can create. Some of it is, things that I've faced in my life and things that I've gone through, and I draw inspiration from that. So it's all different. It depends on where I'm at.
And you find music kind of be an emotional outlet for you, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Forgive me for asking, but you're young. How old are you?
I'm 18.
18, okay. For so young, you seem like you have a lot of life experience. It's very cool.
Yeah, that's fabulous. And just to think what you do with the music going forward, but don't let these boys hurt you. You're only 18. There's going to be plenty of them. Hopefully, but they will break your heart. They'll do that.
Don't get me started.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. I know.
Oh, they will.
I was like, boy, if she cries on my show, it's going to get major views. But I wasn't going to lead you that direction. I figure we get it more upbeat. and they say, don't look back to take big steps forward. If you want to get going. And so, in your career, do you see yourself in music as a career, or do you see yourself going in a different direction, or what's your future plan?
I could see myself in music. There's definitely, the fear of that environment and what that, can bring into certain people's lives. And also just, how hard it is to step into that, coming from pretty much nothing. But it is something that if it worked out, I wouldn't be, disappointed. But it's
challenging to find the balance between it being a job and your passion, or to continue to flow out of your life experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes those clash, probably more often than not. So that's a tough one.
Yeah.
And if I'm, I would think that a rock band has a different career in music than an opera singer or someone in your genre of music. Like, Like Lafayette, I don't think she's left her flat.
Oh yeah.
You know, she's been upstairs in New York looking for a boyfriend. I'm like, you need to get out of your condo for a little while, you know, to that coffee shop, maybe, you know. So I know her walk in the music industry is different than you know anyone else, and in every genre would be unique in how it can find success, and she's totally done that. I mean, she's singing with the Philharmonic, and she's you know, gone on and done a lot of things, but you know, all from, I think, the floor in front of her bed in her flat in New York somewhere, I think, and just selfieing out, you know, some really cool music and some really amazing talent, and I think that everybody caught wind of that. And yeah, no, she's good.
Yeah.
You know, she's, you know, and then they invite her, and we had a flutist. I don't know if you know, he was at the event before you got on early in the morning, Adam, and he. I asked him, how do you find a job? You know, I mean, how does a flutist go pro? You know, I mean, when do you get a chair in the, you know, in one of these groups, or first, you know, flute, you know, first seat, you know, these kind of things. And he said sometimes, but then, you know, you meet a lot of folks, and then when someone reaches out to you and says, oh, he can do the thing, you know, oh, because if we need a flutist, how many do you know? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, whip that down of the address book.
How many ukulele players do you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And with that tone, with that music, with that sound, it's unique, and that unique is a niche in general marketplace. Like if I was making pins and I had a unique niche for a pin, would sell more pins. Yeah. So I think having the niche and having a placement in that unique style and keeping it in the public eye, I think is a great you know, avenue to take to make those acquaintances, and that genre, it's proven. I mean, I'm not writing a book on that one. It's out there already, and it works, you know, from the privacy of your own, you know, studio or home, or you know, wherever you decide to do that. Versus if I'm a country singer, I want to go to every bar and honky tonk in town, and so they know me more, they want me more, they call me more, and I'm getting 300 something gigs a year. Right, and I'm working every single night. So and that dude's doing a lunch, and then he's doing a dinner, you know, for Saturdays and maybe even Fridays, you know, to catch up, you know. But so that walk is different entirely, and so I would think that it'd be interesting to see where the career would take you. But I think it would have to be something you'd focus on, that style, that niche, you know, that opening, that window as you pursue it. And collegiately, are you planning on going anywhere? Many schools of interest for college?
I'm thinking about starting off at Lone Star.
Okay.
And, you
I went
know,
there.
maybe U of H after that.
Wouldn't see him. Probably go see him if I were you. You like that? Go Cats. Yeah. Well, you know, it's strong alumni U of H is as well if you want to move to Houston. But, you know, if not, then Bearcats. But anyway, just saying. But anyway, why don't you play another something for us? Something that's special to you. You could introduce it to us and tell us about the song so we know
Okay.
a little something about what you wrote.
This song is called Colorado. And I wrote this at the beginning of the relationship when it was going well. So it's more of a love song than a breakup song. But
oh, good.
So end on a happy note.
There you go.
Awesome.
Chase me down, tell me how you feel. I wanna know your every thought. Hold me tight, show me this is real. I don't know what I'll do if it's not. Maybe I'll pack my bags, drive to Colorado, and I'll ask myself, why am I so hollow? But I'll know It's 'cause I don't have you. You're my other half, baby. Look me in my eyes and hey, if this is crazy, don't tell me that it's right, 'cause you know I'll feel it too. I hold my breath, I'm too scared to lose it. I don't wanna fall in love again. Feel free to hold my hand as long as you don't abuse it. And if you're that kind of man, baby, I'll pack my bags, drive to Colorado, and I'll ask myself, why am I so hollow? But I'll know it's 'cause I don't have you. You're my other half, baby. Look me in my eyes and don't you call me crazy. I know that this is right and I know you feel it too. Baby, you don't wanna hurt me. Honestly, I'm scared of hurting too. And baby, if you wanna learn me, I could be your muse. Baby, I'll pack my bags, drive to Colorado. I won't ask myself, why am I so hollow? 'Cause I'll know that I have you. You're my other half, baby. Look me in my eyes. We know that this is crazy, but hey, what a life. A life with you. Crazy with my baby. I don't mind being crazy with you.
Nice. That's outstanding. Love it. Love it. That's great. I could chill for that all day. That's really nice. That's really nice. How many songs do you think you've written?
Oh,
You could
over my
go-
whole life?
Well, I mean, that you think that are in your current playbook, I guess.
Probably like that I've written.
Mm-hmm.
Five,
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay. And was Colorado one of them?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. I like that song. And the previous song, what was the name of it?
Divine.
Okay, is that one of yours?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So you played as 2 of the 5, Divine in Colorado. Do you do any public gigs ever?
Mm-hmm.
So how would they find you? Would they go online or
How
do I listen to,
Facebook.
Okay. We'll put your link down there and that way they can find you. So if I was having a birthday party and thought, you'd be idea for the party, we need you in there for this particular segment of the evening, and would you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So they can call you and check you out on Facebook and message you without
Yeah.
and it'd
Yeah.
be a normal thing to do.
I'm thinking have her come sing at my restaurant.
Oh yeah, it'd be
You
great.
got
Yeah.
a great voice, I tell you, and it's interesting to me. I'm not a very I play the drums. I can't sing,
I can't sing either.
but you have great control of your voice, even when you're singing very softly, which is very hard to do, from my understanding. So it's very cool. It's good
Yeah,
to listen.
I can't whisper.
Yeah, I know you can't whisper.
It's terrible. I'm cursed with this. Yeah, I try. I do try. Every now and then I can get down there, but it's just not. It's not very good. So, Emmaleigh Perek, it's spelled EMMALEIGH.
Yes, sir.
And you can go on Facebook and find her, and we'll put the link down in our stuff. Is there anything else you think you want to share with the audience? A little bit about yourself, or any more music you want to share with them, or anything at all? I mean, it's your time. We're just hoping we can introduce you the proper way.
Just grateful to be here and excited to put some more music out there and kind of get into this groove of things.
Do you see yourself continuing to do solo stuff, or you ever put a band around you?
I would love to collaborate with people, and if a band comes from that would be awesome. I think that's super cool.
Yeah.
Very open to that.
Man, I could see like a certain set, and then all of a sudden it just breaks off and the beat changes, and then you start, and then it goes back into some other heavier beat, and then where it has this leveled moment, in the music. I think that can bring in, or even take the lead and reverse it the other way, where you start out that way, and then I don't know who would be your current celebrity musician that you would think would make a great cameo and contrast with your music and a jump in kind of thing, where it's like smooth and then and then smooth and then
To contrast?
Yeah.
There's a group I listen to online called the Estelles. And you sound so much like her. They're groove's a little different, a little bit more upbeat kind of thing, but you have a very similar voice. I love them. I would buy your music. I'll tell you that right now.
Very nice. Yeah. I was thinking, they would do mine in a smooth sort of, I don't know, Michael Bolton, and then switch into some Waylon Jennings, and then back to Michael Bolton.
You?
Yeah. Well, it would be,
Okay.
You
seem
the
like
rhythm
a
of
Michael Bolton kind of guy. Yeah.
Start with, there's he's got a new song, Spark something or another, but I don't know. It's brand new. It just came out, but whatever. It's pretty decent. Not that I'm a huge Michael Bolton fan, but works out. I didn't really get into Tina Turner as much until she passed, and then now I'm like, oh, where's some Tina Turner? It's like, what is the deal with the Tina Turner? I never, except for Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah, it was a cool movie.
Beyond Thunderdome was pretty cool.
She was a very talented.
2 men into one man leaves. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Emily, I don't want to take any more of your time, but thank you so much. I appreciate you coming to visit with us, and I will direct traffic to your page and tell us where they can find you and book you for an outing or get together, and help you pursue that career in whatever direction the world takes you, or you take it.
Yeah, awesome.
That's exciting. I'm excited for you. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you know how to connect with her?
I do.
Yeah, okay,
I do.
good.
Yes. Folks, Emmaleigh Perek, thank you so much. We'll be back with the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show right after this.
Lone Star Radio.
Car enthusiasts of Conroe, FM 104.5 and 106.1 Lone Star Community Radio invites you to shift into gear every Monday from 1 to 2 with Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy for news on all things automotive in the greater Houston-Conroe area. Can't make a live show? We've got you covered. You can find all of our uncut content, including full episodes on Spotify, iTunes, Play Store, YouTube, Facebook, and irlonestar.com. Again, that's Mondays 1 to 2, Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy. See you there.
104.5. Lone Star Radio on my mind. So won't you kick your feet up if you have a minute?
Welcome to the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show. And it's me, Armando. I'm with Mike Kelton of Hunger Crush Cafe, MK Restaurants, the Sweet Paris Cafe on Market Street, and
Treehouse Cafe in Magnolia.
Magnolia.
I'm retired.
and killing it. Yeah, yeah. And those crepes are absolutely fabulous, and I've really
Thank
been
you.
enjoying those wine dinners. And you've got a coming up, and I think the 7th of September, Saturday, first Saturday of the month, right?
Correct. Well, on the 4th of September, 4th, 5th, 6th, 4th of September, we have our next wine dinner.
The 4th.
The 4th.
Okay.
It's Wednesday night,
All right. All right.
6:30 to 9.
The Chardonnays, right?
Yeah, we're doing Faces of Chardonnay this round, so a lot of fun. We have a blast. I'm retired from the wine business, so I'm not just some schmo off the street saying, "Hey, you should drink this Chardonnay."
Some schmo with a lot of
Yeah.
great white wine. Yeah, we'd prefer an educated guy with a lot of great white wine.
I don't know.
Better. That's better.
I deal with a lot of educated wine people, and it's not fun. So I try to make it fun and educational, but fun.
It was pretty lax. It wasn't real snooty.
Right.
Like I had to be all, but I mean, it was nice to know a little bit, and we're aspiring to learn some. So and I think we got that too. You're a good teacher.
And we're featuring our new chef, Justin Wilson. He'll be cooking for us tonight. Not the Justin Wilson from Louisiana, I guarantee, not that one.
Is that Justin Wilson too?
Yeah,
I guarantee.
he's not alive anymore.
Well, and that's
And
so
then
that's
on
Wednesday.
the 7th, that's Wednesday the 4th.
The 4th. Got to make reservations for that, right?
Correct, and you can do it at our at our Facebook page, Hunger Crush Cafe.
Okay.
And then on Saturday, the first Saturday of the month, every month at Hunger Crush, we do a bikes, classic cars, and coffee meetup thing, and that's Saturday morning from 8 to 10:30.
And that thing was packed.
Yeah, man, we had a good showing last month. That was a blast.
I didn't expect all the bikes this time. When I went, I every time I've gone, I've seen a lot of cars, some bikes, but this time it was like a Harley rally out there.
Yeah, I hooked up with this group, Moco Meet and Ride. Man, they're great
Yeah.
folks. They're very pleasant to be around. Some really cool bikes. And you know what's great about them is they all like to eat, so they come in and eat when they come, so it works out.
Well, man, you got all the good stuff. You got the pork chops, chicken fried steak. You got gravy. You got gravy. Did I say gravy? Yeah.
Yeah, we have lots of
Man, they got the gravy. That pepper gravy is the most.
In-house pastrami, in-house corned beef, in-house meatloaf recipe. We're about a 90% scratch kitchen at Hunger Crush Cafe.
Yeah, I like that sandwich. Is that what that is? Pastrami. The
Pastrami and
smoked
Swiss,
meat?
yeah.
Yeah. Oof, the au jus dip. I like that. Okay, so Emmaleigh Perek here today. And,
Yeah, she was great. Man.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I enjoyed that, and she was at the Free Citizens concert over at Wake Church and Citizens Catering, and it was fabulous, and that was a True Texas Soul sponsored event.
I didn't expect to hear that from coming out of her. She had a
That's
great.
why I
yeah.
that whole lengthy thing
Yeah.
about you can't put the book with the cover,
Yeah.
because it's just shocking, and
Yeah.
she. I don't know. I just get amazed all the time. Such young people. She's 18 years old, and
Yeah.
just so much career to go, and just on point.
Man, I'd buy her music today
Yeah.
if it was available.
Well, we do have a special event coming up. It is the Montgomery County Home and Outdoor Living Show. It's at the Lone Star Convention Center. I've done a
Yep.
bunch of these things.
Yep.
I've built a relationship with Tom Tynan. I've gone so many of these things.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
You and Tom are buddies, huh?
Yeah. Hey. There he is. One of those. And, our the Carl's quality cooling and heating is going to be there. There were the guys at the Cool Zone. True Texas Solar is going to be there. I know there's several others, and just about every business out here. That this is one of the token Texwood shows. Tony Texwood runs that program, and he's got a circuit that runs around the city of Houston. And this is one of the gems in the crown, one of the top shows for the Montgomery County Home and Outdoor Living Show. This is a free show to attend. I think over 300 booths in there, and a lot of your old favorites will be there, and a whole lot of new ones this year. I went through the list. There's all kinds of new stuff in there. Be sure to catch that. Free admission September 7th and 8th at the Lone Star Convention Center. Dan and Shay with Jake Owen and Dylan Marlowe at the Lone Star at the Cynthia Mitchell Woods Pavilion, and that'll be August 31st. That's a Saturday, I believe.
Yes, correct. 31st is Saturday.
Kate Watson. The
Yeah.
Kate Watson.
at the table. That'll be a great show.
And that's an album kickoff. She's got her new album or new song. Yeah, the new album, and it's got I think 5 or 6 songs on it. She played 2 of them. We'll attach that link down below. She played 2 of them. One of our shows, Red Blooded American, is one of the songs, and then just to know one of those young ladies that'll just blow you away.
Yeah.
Like, what in the world? Girl,
And
where'd you go to
the
school?
table's a great environment for live music.
Yeah, Frank Jackson knows his game. It's probably got the same time in entertainment as you do in wine. And that industry, he's gone all through that.
Yeah.
Place in different ways. Shotgun Road. It's a tribute to 80s, 90s country music. September 5th, there'll be here at Heritage Park in downtown Conroe. This is also a free show. And that's I think it's Parks and Recreation down at the
next Thursday. 4th, 5th, 6th, yeah,
should
next
be Thursday. Yeah, you're good. Wow. Yeah, Thursday's Concert in the Park series. And that is right here, Heritage Park, downtown Conroe area. If you're on the square, you're really close to a lot of great places to stop in and have dinner there afterwards or have a drink beforehand. And there'll be some vendors on location, from what I understand, as well, and some food trucks. Jeff Canada. Now, there was a little bit of an incident last time he was over at Do-Si-Do. And he worked all that out. I think everybody was cool afterwards, and he's coming back for some more of that. Yeah. So if you've been to one of his shows, the Pink Tamale concert series, a few others, and just amazing stuff. He's, I think him and the Plaids, I think they were called the Plaids. Oh, no, the Pastels, not the Plaids. That would be awkward. Him and the Pastels, good group of guys, really good group of guys. Jeff Canada will be running solo here, though. The show doors open at 5:30, September 1st, over at the Big Barn. Go out and celebrate the night with Jeff Canada.
Yeah, that's Sunday.
Yep. Crash Test Dummies.
Wow.
Oh, remember those guys?
Yeah, I remember.
And his hair turned from from black into bright white. Yeah. I think
I'm not making a connection.
I think the song's
Maybe
called,
you should stop singing.
It's called.
Yeah, okay.
The name. It's like all M's in the title. And he sings really deep like that. Crash Test Dummies. They'll be at Do-Si-Do September 11th at the Big Barn, kicking off at 6 p.m. there. Saving Abel, Friday the September 27th. Yeah.
That'll be a good show.
Yeah, that's over at Sawyer Park Ice House. We brought that up. SawyerPark.com/Saving Abel. Jonah Miles will be at the table at Medley September 7th. It's here at 316 Medley Street. Medley. September 7th, 7 to 9 p.m. You can catch him. Aaron Weatherholt, I think he's also playing that night. I don't know. It's listed under the same thing there. But Jonah Miles, September 7th at the table at Medley. Coffee and Cars, Citizens Catering, September 28th on Saturday at 8 a.m. to 10. You can catch that there.
Yeah, maybe my car will be ready for that one.
3830 Davis Street. Go out there and catch that. Okay, couple guys, really good friends, and amazing young musicians on the men's camp, on the guys that'll, put it down, and you're just like, wow, he's super young, super talented, got that raw, real country voice, got that solid Justin, Lane Gates, and Cannon Brand. Dang, that's the real deal. I was like, how old are you again? You're like, man, you sound like you're 48. Like you sing like a grown man, like 20 something. He sounds like he's 58 years old on horseback. I don't know. He's super country.
Very cool.
Yeah, super country, and they'll be over at the table at Medley as well. And they are doing it on September 20th, 7:30 to 9:30. You can go out and catch Justin Lee Gates and Cannon Brand. Cannon Brand is an outstanding young musician as well. He's been coming into Lone Star Community Radio since I think he was 10, 11 years old.
Wow.
And he's pushing 25 now. And his dad and him used to come in and, come out and visit with the station, get a chance to meet with Dick Schisler and the radio team here at Lone Star Community Radio. And his dad would bring him in to get his music played. And, he's been pursuing a career in music for a long time, and it shows.
Yeah.
It shows. You can tell. It just didn't start. Play some music. Got a guitar for Christmas.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, a lot of talent in that group. That'll be a fun show. Again, September 20th, 7:30 to 9:30 at the table at Medley. Conroe Catfish Festival. Let's talk about that a little bit. October 11th, 12th, and 13th this year for the 2024 Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival. Includes Josh Ward, Double Trouble, Zydeco, Geno de la Fosse, French Rock and Boogie, Peyton Riley, Peyton Alley, the Wilder Blue, William Beckman, dang.
Yeah, you got some good
William
people on
Clark,
this, man.
Green. Yeah, I don't know who's got the best catfish out there, or who makes the best catfish out there. I know Hunger Crush makes pretty good catfish.
Yeah, we make one, but there's quite a few.
I know a cowboy can.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Josh Ward joke there. You know, because he sings that song, Cowboy Can. Cowboy Can. Yep. Anyway, Zach Jones and the 45s, LA Ray Band, Escape, and the Fab Five are playing on Sunday, October 13th for the festival.
Escape is really good. That's a Journey tribute band.
Is it really? Okay.
No, they're really good, yeah.
And Fab Five, that's, of course, the
Yeah,
Beatles.
Beatles, correct, yeah.
Yeah.
They're good, too.
Yeah, very good. I think those guys have a costume change in their set, which I really appreciate a little.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
dramatics in there, you know, that makes it fun. Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons. Cynthia Mitchell Woods Pavilion. You can catch their show on the 6th of September, right around the corner here. You go see those guys. A Hunger Crush Coffee Classics. We
talked about
mentioned
that.
September 7th, Waterpoint Center on Lake Conroe on the water side with the lakeside dining, frozen drinks, to-go food right on the Scratch Kitchen right there ready to go. Anytime you guys are ready, come on out and join them at Hunger Crush Cafe. Now, this is the Spooky Willis Bakery Crawl, October 26th. Now, it sold out last year in like 2 hours. Right, so it's you can go on Facebook and events. It's just look up Spooky Willis.
So is it what,
Crawl.
like a beer crawl or a pub crawl, but for bakeries?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. This thing
right.
sells out every single time.
Really?
They're all gone. Yeah, there is. I don't know if you know this, but there is a lot of bakeries in Willis.
Heck
and
yeah.
They're shipping baked goods all over the place, and they're good at it. I think different people buy different pastries and they sell them retail stores, you know, all over town. And I got homemade bread. Yeah, where do you get it from? Willis. Yeah, they're baking it in Willis.
It's an art, man. I've tried to bake bread. I suck at it. I hate it.
I am working on it. I'm trying to get
You
there.
didn't do too bad. That stuff you made the other day was okay.
It's getting better.
Yeah. My stuff's crappy.
Anyway, so they sold 200 attendees out last year in 2 hours. And so if you're interested, Spooky Willis Bakery Crawl, you're going to have to Facebook search that. You're going to have to find it. Then you got to go buy that ticket. You just got to trust the fact that that's going to lead you to a lot of great pastries on October 26th that you really want to be a part of. So you just take our word for it here at the Texas Ticket. Snatch that if you can. Get that right away. New products from last year, huge raffle, coffee trucks, drawings for prizes, et cetera, et cetera. On Sunday, coming up this Sunday, Frank Martin Gilligan and Joe Gavito are going to be out West Sandy Creek Winery.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's a cool place.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Got to go.
Even if you don't know these guys, you go check it out because the winery is very cool.
And I have a really good friend there that works out there, and his name's Sadiq. Be sure to say hi to my friend there, and ask anybody, they know who he is. He runs the place pretty much.
Yeah.
Creed, Summer of '99 tour with Three Doors Down and Figure 11 on the 14th of September. Gates open at 7 o'clock over at the Cynthia Mitchell
That'll be a good show.
Pavilion. Dan and Shay, we did that. The Kids Fishing Derby, we're going to bring that up one more time over at Carl Barton Park, and it's followed up by the immediately after the I think it's the Rotary, let's see, kind of the kids, the Carl Barton Park, ages 4 to 16. Participants bring their own fishing gear, however. Limited pulls and bait will be available. Participants' trophies awarded immediately. Kiwanis Kids Day. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like laid over it. So if you brought the kids out early for the fish, you could just hang out all day. And the ones that aren't fishing can already start over there after they wake up in the back seat or whatever. You can take them over there, you know, have their little lunch and then go play. Make a day of this. September 14th from 9 to 12. And I bet they'll be out there till 1 or 2. And last time we went, it was outstanding. I didn't fish. My kids didn't participate in the fishing tournament, but we watched the other kids bring them in. They were having a lot of fun. We're like, we should have been prepared for that. And then we were straight over to the Kiwanis. But there were hundreds and hundreds of people there. It was a lot of fun. And Carl Barton's big enough park.
Yeah, it's a cool park.
It's comfortable.
Yeah,
It's
lots of shade. So
And even that count wouldn't be crowded per se.
Right.
You know, it's so big.
It's a big park, yeah, for sure.
Community-wide garage sales are going on. There's one in Montgomery coming up for the fall sale. There's one here in Conroe. Heritage Place is where they'll do theirs at 500 Metcalf, October 26th. You can, that's 8 to 2. Let's see, 936-522-3960. Limited spaces available, and you can get up to 2 booths. I think the booth's like $55. Tables are $10 if you need to rent one.
God bless these people. If I never do a garage sale again in my life, it's too soon.
Man, we went to that one in Montgomery, the Montgomery Garage Sale, which is also starting up now. It's the City of Montgomery Community Garage Sale, and I think it's like $25 for a table. And my friend Stacy Williams, she owns Can You Dig It? Stone. They sell little stones and rocks, and geodes and all that stuff. She made over $1,000 sitting out there selling rocks. I'm like, you just made $1,000 selling rocks for 4 hours? She's like, yeah. But the problem is you got to haul all these rocks out here.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Like, it is a lot of work. But man, every now and then, Def Legend, the Def Leppard cover band, the Def Leppard Experience band. You know,
I love Def Leppard music.
And that's Saturday at Do-Si-Do right over here this Saturday. Go catch it, catch that, enjoy that show, catch the and I think they're selling out in there on that one. Zach Wilkerson also at the Big Barn September 5th. 6:30 p.m. You can catch Zach Wilkerson out there. Already Gone, the Eagles tribute band. They'll be also at Do-Si-Do at 6:30 on September 7th. Now, Eagles tribute band doesn't need a lot of help. These guys are selling out most of the stuff that they do. So if you get a chance to go to that one, and you're an Eagles fan, people like it.
Yeah, they've been around. They're pretty good.
Gatlin Brothers also live at Do-Si-Do on October 27th. It's a little ways out, but we wanted to bring it up because that one also, although the ticket prices are up there a bit, but they still seem to sell out everything. And that venue is not that big. It's not. I mean, relatively to like these larger concert stadiums in Cynthia Mitchell, which is about 15.5 over at Cynthia Mitchell. I think you can get under 300 inside the Do-Si-Do. But don't quote me on Do-Si-Do's numbers. I'm not exactly sure, but just at a glance, I would say under 300. You know, and but anyway, too much to say. The Dave Matthews Experience. I want to go to that.
I do too, man.
Yeah, I want that one. This is at Do-Si-Do September 12th, and it's on a Thursday, which means I can go 6 to 8 p.m. Too much to say.
The Dave Matthews Band is very technical. You got to be a good musician to be able to play their music. So I'm very intrigued by this.
And he does a little instrument experimentation while he plays. He does a little viola. He's got a guy that does a violin. He's got all kinds of gourds and weird oddities that they bring in. The Congo drums. He's got wooden drums. He's got some other little snare that they used when they play certain songs that are just unique to that song that make it have that unique sound. I'd love to see somebody try to just get in and there'd be the rounded corners, I'm sure. But, I've seen Dave Matthews play a few wineries, speaking of rounded corners. Yeah. Anyway, Bernhardt Winery, Sunday, the 1st. That's like coming up. It's the 1st. Just Like Pink, the Pink tribute band. They'll be out there.
It's that time of year.
That show also sells out.
So that would be rosé wine, Just Like Pink. Right?
Yeah, okay. Just like
or
it.
no, that's something. It's
like
that Pink tribute band. Okay, well, they should serve rosé wine then
with Sprite. Like a spritzer.
Okay,
because it'd be pinker.
I got confused.
It would be pink.
Just Like Pink. Got it. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. No. Just Like Pink tribute band, going to be out there at Bernhardt Winery. The Jazz Connection, and this is putting that hat onto the medley at Medley. Because it's got to be a medley. If you're naming your place Medley, it's like Miracle City. What's the miracle?
Right.
I want to know. Tell me about the miracle. And it's not that little flag on top of the courthouse. We could use one about 5 times that size up there. It's Miracle City, baby. We need a bigger flag.
Yep.
We'll talk to the mayor. We're going to put that up there. But, when we talk about a medley over at the table at Medley, the Jazz Connection is one of those. You can catch the Jazz Connection over there September 8th from 2 to 4. It's in the middle of the day. You can come catch that. I've got a few friends that have been playing out there for this thing, so I'm not sure how often he does it, if it's a monthly gig or not, but you can find out September 8th over there. The Bellamy Brothers, August 30th, Old Town Theater in Huntsville, Texas. You can catch the Bellamy Brothers on the 30th. That's tonight from 6 to 8:30 p.m.
It's your old stomping grounds.
Right? You can get on there and catch that tonight. We got time. We can do it.
Yeah, we can make it.
We can make it. Saturday, September 14th from 12 to 5, the Charcuterie Festival over at Bernhardt. This is just opulence. It's the real, I don't know. I go get a port, a red,
And
the
meat and cheese. And
5 hours.
You throw a grape or something in there too, but
Yeah, there's
meat
a
and
little
cheese and wine. Shoot.
gone. Yeah, getting a couple bottled waters, and I am just in the grass on a towel for hours, just listening to some nice music or whatever they got going. They always have
Yeah,
different live entertainment. It's so relaxed and chill. Really enjoyed out there. If you haven't been to Bernhardt Winery, it's one of the top choices of picks on the Bluebonnet Wine Trail for us to look at right here on 105 West, going out towards Planterville, right past Plantersville. You can get Bernhardt Winery. And then you can also catch right there in Montgomery, take a ride also on the Bluebonnet Wine Trail, West Sandy Creek Winery. We brought them up. They're having the folks out this weekend as well. You can
Yeah,
go
those are
catch
both
them.
great, fairly local places to go hang out.
And stylish, got a lot of a nice touch. I mean, I really genuine. And you know what? I get out there to Bernhardt, and I'll tell you, it's whatever setting you want to make it. But if you want to have a hand holder, Bernhardt has this way of bringing that romance to the field. You know what I mean? You get that music going, that wine open. You know, get a little vino, and it's Bernhardt's got it's kind of a hand holder out there. Depending on the band, now you can band your way out of hand. With Def Leppard out there, it's probably not the most hand holder, but I'll give you that. But you know, the setting's so nice.
Pour some sugar on me doesn't take you down that road.
No, not so much. But I mean, I get it. I see it. I feel it when I'm there. I can feel that in the air. The bed and breakfast, the wedding venue kind of thing screams out a bit. You know, it has that romance too. And I guess all wineries kind of wish and hope they do. You know, to bring that to the venue to be attractive to that sort of thing. But Bernhardt's nailed it through the years. They really put that down and nailed that. Cody Canada and The Departed will be at the Ice House Conroe, and
You missed a page.
I did. I'll come back for that one.
Okay.
But I think Cody Canada and The Departed, I'm it's reminiscent of Canadian Ragweed, and I think Family's in there somewhere. Cody Canada's related, and I wish I would have talked to Christian Walters, helped put this event together over at the Ice House Conroe with Mr. Blanco out there and family, and they're doing some great stuff. That's September 7th. You can catch them at 8:30 p.m., and those tickets are on sale now. Also, at the same location, you can see Luke Prater. I'm a huge fan of Luke Prater. Love his shows. Bring me some old school country, and he brings him. He's super young, and he sings old country. I mean, old country, the good stuff. You know,
he's a young old soul.
His dad must have told him. Because his dad must have told him, you know, because he knows all the good old country, the good stuff, you know, like way back. You know, I'm not even going to start singing. I'm about to start singing. I almost started singing just then.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Luke Prater will do the singing down there on.
That's another great venue.
September
We're pretty lucky. We got some really great music venues out here and places to hang out.
You know. You can catch him September 14th at the Ice House Conroe, and that's out on Airport Road, or out towards Airport Road at 1355 North Loop, 336 East. Now, Luke Prater September 14th. Cody Canada and The Departed are September 7th. Same location, Ice House Conroe. Check that out. And out there in Bryan, your old stomping grounds.
Right, gig 'em.
It's happening. It's happening down there. They're a wrecking shop this weekend, and you can go out and see the Hullabaloo Music Festival at all the. I mean, they're using the whole town. The whole historic downtown area is all being redone. Ice House on Main, the Palace, the Grand Stafford, the third place called the Third Floor. And they got bands including Paul Wall, the $1 Million Red, Hindsight, Lane Smith, Josh Langston, the Cedars, Redefining. It just goes on and on. I mean, really, I got a page and a half, and I've made the font so small so it would just fit on this, and I can't really read it. Yeah. But all that's happening in historic downtown Bryan, and that is going on with Saving Abel. Lead on that, DJ Spaceman. Youth Soul Love, September 1st. That'll be Sunday. Right here, Brian.
Yeah.
Surprised. I think it's probably Saturday and Sunday. I would check that. Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Probably Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know. I look at that. But definitely Sunday. Hullabaloo Music Festival. HullabalooMusicFest.com. You can check it out there. Historic Downtown Bryan. Well, folks, that concludes our show for today. I really wanted to give a shout out to Carl's AC and Heating for providing that cool zone for us, keeping us all running. And during the holidays, if you need any, I mean, the summer with the hot days, you can call Carl's AC. They can do emergency service. They're available 24/7 at 936-264-1133. And yeah, I said 24/7. I mean, you can call them anytime. It costs more. You call them at 3 o'clock
I
in the
asked a
morning.
couple friends out there if they knew Carl's AC, and one of them said, yeah, this guy always does my AC work, and they're the best. He said the most honest. They're reliable. So when you have that third-party endorsement of a
they are. They're good
customer.
people.
Yeah.
Really good people.
Yeah.
Paul the plumber, I put in that regard, right? On point, on doing the job. They usually don't do the job. They don't know what they're doing, and when they get out there, they got it down, they've been serving the area for about 9 years. And one of those folks take the call anytime, right? So you can call them anytime, night or day, and they come out there and do it because that's what they work on emergency-based processes. 832-521-3252, Paul the Plumber. And we also like to thank True Texas Solar for supporting us at the event at the free Citizens Concert. Take Hungry Crush letting you come out and play today.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the restaurant after I leave here.
Folks, we'll see you next week on the Texas Ticket Show. Follow along.
Radio on my mind. So won't you kick your feet